It's day 2, another day to try again. Sometimes I wish I don't have to wake up, because sometimes my dreams give me hope. I see my mom in my dreams and I enjoy the small dialogue we have, and you wake up and you realize that it's back to reality. Today was just one of those days for me, but I want to fight it as much as I can. I've made so much progress for myself because I used to be somebody that would depend on sleeping tablets and alcohol to sleep, but I left the chat of sleeping tablets. After the funeral, everybody who always want to be there. Oh, when you need something, call us. Oh, when you need this. Oh, when you need that. And you slowly realize after the burial, days, the weeks after the burial, that, man, people just say those things to just, break the ice. But in all reality, you are all alone. The first Monday for me was the hardest. And it still has been. I hate Sundays. I hate Mondays. But you realize that your mom was isihlahla besilethela umthunzi, and she shadowed a lot of nonsense that you didn't necessarily take to face value. But once she's gone, you start to see that, fuck, I'm literally all alone, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's not like days when mom is still alive, you can run to somebody. Aguna this, or there's something that happened, because it always hits me when something happens to me, because my mom would always be the first person I call. Even when I'm driving, the long drives, I would be talking to her on the phone. But it hits me that you go through your contact list and you realize you have nobody to call. You have nobody to talk to. Even if you were to talk to somebody, there are things that you like, my mom would have loved to hear this. Or kuneindaba ezenzakalayo. And I feel this is tea. My mom would love to hear this. I can't tell her these things. So I talk alone a lot. And somebody might look at that and say, like, what the hell? But I do that a lot. I've been doing it for a while. Even when my mom was alive, I would talk alone. It's not just, it's like having an imaginary friend, but to me, it's not talking to my imaginary friend. It's talking to me in a, I don't know how to put it, but you get it, forget it. So I just have those conversations with myself. But now I have the conversation with my mom. So I just call, Mom, this is happening. I cry, I laugh. And it's only when somebody walks in on you that you realize that, damn. When we grow up, every little chance we get, we always are excited to move out of home because our moms bore us, because we get that stage in our life where we're like, I don't want to live with my mom anymore. I want to be independent. And I remember when I moved out of home, my mom was so sad. I went to stay in Pretoria to study, and I would always come back and she'd be so sad, but I did not understand the feeling. Why? But now, when I started being in my 20s, late 20s, I slowly appreciated being home, doing the things that keep me grounded and that remind me of who I am. And you appreciate being home. And I look back and I like, I wish I never moved out, because those days I spent away with her could have actually made up for the time that, but you realize that life had to happen the way it did. I'm grieving my mom, but in the midst of grieving my mom, I realized that being a mom is such a painful thing, because I too have to go through all those things that she had to go through with me, watching me leave the nest and all those things. Most importantly, the part that makes me angry about being a mom is someday my babies are going to bury me. When I think about the pain I'm feeling and how close that I am with my kids, I get so angry, because I'm like, but God, you're not fair. You're not fair. You're not fair. So I used to overlook people that would like, hey, mama unentlala. But now I've become those people. I miss my mom. And it's a different feeling. I don't want to lie to you, it's a different feeling. Sometimes you wake up from dreams, you feel like you were attending the funeral, or those dreams that happen. It's just a weird feeling. It's just a weird feeling. I feel like grief is such a weird space that nobody talks about it a lot. But for me, my escape has been cleaning, looking after my mom's house. I enjoy that because it gives me some form of cleaning, closure, decluttering. But it has become toxic because I over clean. I want the house to be always in order. When I see a crumb, when I see a drop on the floor, I freak out. I literally will have a meltdown over the smallest things. But it's those things that remind me to exist within the pain that I'm in, and realize that, it is what it is. We still have a couple of days to go, and I'm not complaining, but I saw some content piece somewhere where someone was saying it's talking is healing your throat chakra. It doesn't matter how you express yourself, but opening up heals your throat chakra. And document yourself because it is healing. So I'm just trying to show you that there's nothing to be ashamed of within your pain. And your pain might be someone's medication. So creating content about something you are experienced in or going through or have knowledge about is the best thing you can do for yourself. In the room full of pigeons, be a flamingo and own your uniqueness, because you are you.